everybody know about rule and regulation, and we have to follow the protocol and everything. Yes, we have to follow the protocol. We have to follow the law, and we have to follow rule, because the Bible says rule upon earth, rule there hell, and rule there heaven. And we have to follow the protocol, and we have to follow rule and regulation. But my whole thing is, if Andrew Holness open up the church, we have to follow protocol, we have to follow rule and regulation. And if Andrew Holness open up the church and the people them come together and are one accord with God, we will see a shift in the atmosphere. We will see a breakthrough in the atmosphere. Yes, we have to follow rule, because the Bible tells us, rule upon earth, rule in the hell, and rule there heaven. We have to follow rule. You understand? We have to follow the practical and know that, we have to obey other people's law and stuff. But what kind of law? A law that was not in the book. You just come up with it out of your head? No. I totally agree with Bojo. Some things I think they are doing wrong, and they're doing a lot to people that is not right. And when you're taking away somebody's speech, somebody's right of speaking, that is totally wrong. When you're taking away somebody's speech, somebody can't talk, somebody can't speak, somebody can't give them opinion. Me interpret it in many different ways to you guys that you can understand me. That is totally wrong. If a man I go look on you and tell you say, oh whatever, and you just go beat up a man because I'm just look on you and tell you, no. Remember, you are the prime minister. You are the prime minister. You're supposed to set an example. You're supposed to set a stand and a bound that people do not cross, but instead of you do not. Instead of you do not. Why am I coming out at Andrew? Because I think he needs to stand up as a prime minister and do what he's supposed to do. Just like Kaylin mother reach out to them. Kaylin mother go on social media. I've never seen, and I'm watching everything. Me I watch everything. Me not see him just nothing with Kaylin mother. She get death threat and all this stuff. One of the boy work in the hospital. Make a 5 or 6 times him walk up and down past. Thank God for Kaylin mother and the discernment that God give her and the doctor. They have that discernment, could have discern the enemy was coming in. Thank God. Thank be to God. But when Andrew Holness gonna act like a bad man, I want people call him, what they call him? We don't even remember the name of them call him. I don't even, bro God. Yeah. Bro God. No. All the title and all the name that you signed for. All the title and all the name that you signed for. You cannot mingle. The Bible said the clean and the unclean cannot mingle. Him say, come up from among them and separate yourself. Yes, we have to follow rule and regulation. We have to, understand that there's rule everywhere. But when Andrew Holness got dead and I act like say, then what you expect? People not gonna want to show him no respect. Guys, I'm not bashing out anymore, but it's what you see, you speak. It's what you see, you speak. And people have the right to make them opinion once they're not touching him, when they're not attacking him, once they're not sending death threat to him. People have the right to speak. You cannot speak in Jamaica. If you speak, policeman will kick off your door. And not all cops in Jamaica is bad. No, you have the good, the bad, and the wicked. But Andrew Holness choose the bad and the wicked one to do wicked things to people. Like this little young boy, now where the policeman go in him house and carry him to a station and tell him where he say and how he say it, and bro God this bro. He's not no bro God. He's Andrew Holness. I think that's his right name. He's Prime Minister Andrew Holness. He's supposed to go in there and do the right thing. As for Mark Mary, which is Buju Banton, listen, people may think that he's talking out of ignorance. He's not talking out of ignorance. He's telling you things by wisdom and what he read and what he know. But you see, if we read more, we'll understand everything and understand our right. When somebody want to come in and just take away your right. Seriously, when somebody just want to come in and just take away your right, we have to understand that Mark Mary is a very educated man. Yes, Buju Banton is. Yes, Buju Banton is a well-educated man. You're not going to sit on a prison in America and come out with an education. You come out with a trade. You come out with a headpiece up there. When I ask you, I'm telling you. He's not no stupid man you're looking at, guys, in Jamaica. Wake up. Jamaican people, wake up. Don't come there and bash him. And then when things now go good, then everybody go up on him page and say, oh, You know what you said 2 years ago was true. It coming to pass. That too late shall be our cry. My ex-father-in-law that died 24 years now, because he died when my son was 1 and my son turned 25 yesterday. He always said, if me did know, always come last. He said, if you know, always come last. Always come last. Too late shall be our cry, and it is true. Too late shall be a cry. If me didn't know, always come last. Don't let that word creep upon you. Start to do research, start to read and acknowledge and look into what he is saying, look into what L.A. Lewis is saying. And a lot of bloggers out there that do not condone a lot of things that Andrew Holness do, and the rest of people them in the House of Parliament, like his secretary, assistant secretary, and all these stuff. You think we're gonna agree for a judge just sentence a man wrongfully, a man that never committed a crime? Think about it, guys. Would you want a judge to convict your child knowing that you know other people know that he was not at that place, he was somewhere else, and the person who commit the crime is walking free up and down a road and Nyama do this or do that, a party or do things that is not of God? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just using that for an example. My thing is, and I get my cross and I get my point in. My point is Andrew Holness have to stand on his ground, know what he came to do, and know what position he have. Is Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister for Jamaica. You cannot be among certain people. And I say, you have to, you go cut off all your friend them now, But remember now, man, you cannot do things that you used to do before. You have to understand, so you are running a country. You need somebody that will be like the steel that all up the house, that will gonna tell you this is what you're not doing, and this is. But when you have somebody that running somewhere that cannot, that no one not telling from nobody, acting like a bad man, doing things that is not right, doing things in the presence of people that people are gonna look down upon you and say, well, if him I do it, me I gotta do it too. That's not right. That is not right. And people, Mark Mary, which is Buju Banton, is very smart. He's not dummy you guys looking at. He's not a dummy. He's just not a normally man. The man up 8 piece up here so good. And God speak to him sometime. So whether you guys want to believe this, God speak to him. Just like 3 Sundays ago or 4 Sundays, when I went to my bed and I couldn't get up, and I tell everybody on social media. But I'm going to go into that topic. But people come out and say, look who God pick up now the spiritual. Who is you to judge God? Who is you to tell God who to pick up? Eh? What now?
I'm gonna go sneeze.
For what?
I mean, for what?
Where go Jenny? Oh, yeah, go with her.
It's today.
Today what? She move?
No, her thing.
Her birthday? Nathaniel, you tell me Janice cancel the birthday party.
I told you she redid it.
No, you never tell me. Well, guys, that's just my topic for today. That's just my topic for today. He have to stand on his ground for people to give him respect and for him to earn respect, because he have to do what he swear in that he was going to do, protect and serve the country. And this is what we want. We want him to come up from among them and separate himself and do the right thing and run the country in the right and proper way. We don't have no problem. It's just your behavior we don't like. Yes, Mr. Andrew, it's just a behavior and how you go above and do things. You can do things the right way, but you choose to act like a bad man, act like you're still around the street. You're not in the street no more. You dare to serve and do what's supposed to be done, fix up the country, build up the country and all of that, build up some facilities, not to tear the country down. And when somebody's blogger I go against you, and when L.A. Lewis a lick out, and but stop acting like, it's a bed you make it here for long enough. You make a bed here for long enough, and whatever seed this what it here go reap. If it's so bad, you're gonna reap bad. If it's so good, you're gonna reap good. Just like myself. If I so bad, make a reap bad. I have not more to say, guys. Have a wonderful Saturday. Happy Saturday, good Saturday, and vibes this Saturday. Bye.